Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. You can tell just sitting there looking at those numbers right there. He's piling up some big numbers. He's having a historic season, and for him, maybe a career year.
The left fielder, number 20.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Brian Dozier's a guy that's working through some things these days. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. In there for strike 1. Just underway here in Southern California. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game, and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves, so he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be, but he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
Rosario has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Sano is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Now batting, Justin Turner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in.
Leading off for
First delivery to him on the way.
Miguel
fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Misses. Ball 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Byung-ho Park. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the... Now at the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth. Right
so striding in, Jock Peterson. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Adrian now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Polanco is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Kershaw now on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Polanco becomes the first out of the inning. Chris Jimenez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Kyle Gibson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Second baseman Chase Utley.
Ball one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Drew Stubbs started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Drew Stubbs is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Brian Dozier is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Park is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Dozier for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. but foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Byung-ho Park. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yasmani Grandal.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 26.
Digging in now, Chase Utley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Utley awaits the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Lifted in the air to center field. Stubbs has a read on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Gibson looks in. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. But this will land untouched.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, what a stop to first. Hey now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Chris Jimenez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The pitcher, number 44.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Gibson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Gibson is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Rounded slowly to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The high fastball is in there. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the ready for another chance. Byung-Ho Park. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That misses, 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Struck him out and make it 14 punches.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit to short. To his left, Villar. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Joe Mauer will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a knee-high fastball. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Castro will come in as well as a part of the double switch. Ready for another shot. Now, Clayton Kershaw. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runners back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit, let
Franklin Gutierrez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Working to keep them in the game here. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side won in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Danny Santana is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Utley's up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Clayton Kershaw records the victory, his 13th of the year with 15 strikeouts. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-high 40th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Alicia.